What's up, y'all? I'm Jordy, and I'm about to hop into a Regulation F tour that my friend John Luke is hosting. And that sounds like a lot of fun, because I love a break from Regulation I. This is a team that, if you follow my channel, you might have seen back when Regulation F was the main rule set. But I'm bringing it back because I love it. Goodra with shell armor can't be crit, and you can set up sheltered defense boosts and body press everything to death. Moltres, super tanky, super strong, nasty plot, sweep with Fiery Wrath. And then to support it, we got Incineroar with Fake Out, Intimidate, Parting Shot, and Taunt. Sinistra with Redirection, Hospitality, and Life Dew. Trick Room if you need some speed control. Milotic here to patch up a couple matchups. Dondozo's rough, so you got Haze. Landorus Incarnate's pretty rough, so you got Ice Beam. And then Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is the glue for this team. Put up screens, and it makes these incredibly tanky mons incredibly tankier. I hope it still works. It's probably about a year out of date, but I don't know how much development the meta's done. Let's see if we can do it. We got matched with Evan game 1. No! Okay. Ursh, Water Pond, love her. Volcarona, Rillaboom, Incin, of course, and a Fluttermane. Okay. Goodra is kind of goated here, not gonna lie. Worst things I could see is getting taunted turn 1 would suck. Getting burned by Volcarona could be pretty nasty as well. Oh, that is a problem. Redirection from Volk. Okay. I like Incin and Goodra maybe? Or should it be screens in Goodra? Because I'm mostly worried about getting taunted. So, who would really have taunt? Maybe their Incin? I like Sinistra, and then screens, maybe, but it's mostly physical attackers, and something that Goodra can one-shot, so I don't know if I actually need the Grim here. Fake out pressure is annoying, so Grim might not be able to pull off a screen, and it might be a waste of time, especially against Urshifu that can crit everything that isn't Goodra. Milo is alright. Maybe I just also bring Moltres. Both of my offensive mons. That could work. Yeah, I like that. Bringing Incin, Moltres, Sinistra. I mean, I'm not that weak to Fluttermane. I'm a little weak to Fluttermane. But I have Heavy Slam for Fluttermane. Rillaboom and Volcarona. Alright, if it's sweeping Volcarona, I wouldn't be very happy to see that. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get a shelter up here. And probably try to fake out Volk. If you fake out my Goodra, we just trade fake outs, which is fine. And if you fake out my Incin, I get a boost. Ooh, a crit fake out. That's rough. Is it Quiver Dance? Yeah, okay. Alright, that's a little bit annoying, I guess. But I get a shelter up. You're not going to want a Tera. Flare Blitz can do some damage as well into Volk. Probably trying to hit my Goodra, but maybe not. I could protect, go for Flare Blitz. I could attack Volcarona, go for Flare Blitz. I could attack Rillaboom, go for Flare Blitz. Don't know if I need another shelter. I think I'll go for a body press on the Rilla slot. And Blitz Volcarona. Yeah, it's another Quiver Dance, greedy. Maybe I should have body pressed the Volcarona. Alright, what do we got from Rillaboom here? Just U-turn? Fair enough. Another crit! My Intimidate means nothing to this Rillaboom. Let's see, I assume this Volcarona is pretty bulky. If you've got Rilla, Incin, going for a couple Quiver Dances here. Goodra's got great special defense though, so it'll be hard. And Ogre Pond, cool. That threatens my Incineroar, unfortunately. But good damage into Volk. I will take that. And have a body press. Nice. Half damage. Leftovers Volcarona? Yes. Okay. I don't expect a fire move to come into Incineroar here. I expect it to be Ivy Cudgel. They can just body press the Ogerpon, pull in Sinistra. Should also just be protect Goodra, bring in Sinistra. I think that's a little bit safer. But then the next turn, it's gonna be a call. I need to get rid of Volcarona more than anything. I wonder what their moves are. Is it Struggle Bug, Fiery Dance? It's got Heat Wave. Ooh, don't like that. And then Ivy Cudgel will do nothing. How am I gonna beat this Volcarona? If I'm being honest, I don't know. Incin can come out now. I'll probably set up another shelter and fake out Volcarona is the play. They try to call who I have to fake out. They're gonna Ivy Cudgel, get rid of Incin. Yeah, I don't have enough health. They're at -1, but after all those times I've been critted, I don't have enough health left. Alright, we're gonna boost our defense again. And hopefully now we have enough body press pressure to maybe take out this Volcarona eventually. Huh. Light screen would have been nice. Moltres. Alright, yeah, we're going body press into Volt. And Tera Poison doesn't help anybody. I guess it should be Air Slash into Volt. That could get redirected into Ogerpon. Might KO. I don't anticipate that though. I think it would rather be an Ivy Cudgel Moltres Heatwave play. Body Press at +4 probably doesn't do it, and then Heatwave might do half to Goodra. They're at +2 now. We're seeing a Tera. And it's Volcarona. Oh, it's Fairy Tera. Oh, I hate that so much. Oh, but a Spiky Shield ain't bad. Alright, can I dodge a Heat Wave or two? Because you're going for Heat Wave for sure. Fairy Tera Tera Blast. Never mind. Well, I learned something today. +2, that should take out Moltres. Yeah. Body Press does a good chunk, honestly. But I don't get burned. Ogerpon knows it can't do anything with its moves, so I'm gonna need to body press the Ogerpon. It's gonna follow me here. As much as I'd love to start heavy slamming, I'm gonna have to take a Tera Blast, not risking a miss. Okay, +2 single target. I would guess maybe half, a little over, just over half. Leftovers will heal me, but will it be enough? Oh, we took out Ogerpon. So, who's your next Mon? But it probably won't matter. Because sure, maybe Heavy Slam can do it to Volt. But who do you bring in? Something that can do some damage? Because Even if you risk Heat Wave, you'll just get the KO even after another tick of Leftovers. If you bring in Rillaboom, I'm forced to protect. Oh yeah, Flutter Mane, that'll do enough. So this is just going to be Tera Blast and something from Flutter Mane, which will be plenty. I'm going to play it out just to scout, because I might run into Evan again, and this is a tough matchup. The number one way to beat my team here is boost. Just boost yourself as much as you can. I expect this to be Tera Blast. Yeah. Alright, no reason for them not to click that again. Guess I could see how much Moonblast does to my Goodra. That might be interesting to know. But for the sake of playing more battles, I'm just going to run this. Good game, Evan. Evan knows the strategy. Alright, that's one loss. Let's hope we don't get too many of those. Alright, we're fighting Ivy. I don't know who this is, but should be fun. Incineroar, Ursh, Fire Pond, Raging Bolt, and Qianpao. Scariest things are... Well, that's 5 physical attackers, which is amazing for Goodra. I may have to Fairy Tera if I scout that the Qianpao has Sacred Sword. But one scary thing is that Ivy Cudgel can crit my Goodra as long as they don't Tera the Ogerpon because of Mold Breaker. So Goodra could get in trouble with that. My own Instance Fake Out is pretty nice. Raging Bolt being the only special attacker makes me feel like I don't need screens that badly. But Grimmsnarl could still be good against it, as is Sinistra. This looks like it might even be a Calm Mind Raging Bolt, which would get out of hand pretty quick. I'm not feeling Moltres here. Moltres weak to Qianpao, weak to Raging Bolt. Urshifu can do some damage to it. It can't really hit Incin very well. Milotic is an option, but double Grass on their side and a Raging Bolt? Nah, it's not Milotic. Yeah, these are the 4. Should it be Fake Out first, then Screens? Or should it be Screens first, then Fake Out? I guess I can Fake Out, Protect, Parting Shot out, set up a screen. No Trainer card. Alright, Rilla and Fire Pond. Cool. I love getting this double Intimidate down. Mold Breaker come out first, of course you're faster. Grass comes out before our Incineroar, no big deal. I think I actually want to maybe even protect Goodra here. And try to Parting Shot out the Ogerpon. Okay, they do Fake Out my Incin. That's fine. Focus Energy. Not a fan of that. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's terrifying. Okay. We're going to have to Flare Blitz that, and Goodra, you're going to have to get out the way. Let's throw Grimmsnarl to the wolves here. And start hitting that thing. Let's see, I can... So the attack drops aren't really going to matter on the Ogerpon. I could have got a free Shelter up there, that would have been nice. Oh, if you Tera, you can no longer crit my Goodra. That's great, actually. So if I can get Reflect up, maybe a Parting Shot off. This might just be enough to take Grim, though. Yeah, should be. U-turn from Rilla. Alright. What are my options here? I could bring in Goodra I can't get crit, but you're at neutral, so it still does a lot of damage. Is this Urshifu by any chance? Qian Pao. So Goodra would take a ton of damage here. Well, that's pretty good with Sword of Ruin. Yeah, let's go Sinistra. Which heals Incineroar, which is nice. Yeah, let's go Tera Water Trick Room. Parting shot out on this Ogerpon. Assuming we can take a crit cudgel on the with Sword of Ruin on the Sinistra. Goodra could totally solo. Crunch into Incin is interesting. Is it double into Incin? It is. That's enough. Alright, Goodra's gonna have to solo, but I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's Goodra. What grass move would you run? You run Focus Energy, Fire move, Grass move, Spiky Shield. I'm just gonna throw a Matcha Gotcha out there for fun and shelter. And Goodra's gonna have to win. That's just the way it is. Glide. Crit. Yeah, I mean, with a crit, that's gonna do it. If the Chen Pao has Crunch, so I don't think the Chen Pao is gonna have Sacred Sword, which is one good thing here. Let's see how much this Chen Pao can do to me. Crunch. Negligible. Perfect. With Sword of Ruin on the field, I think we might be able to take out Fire Pond right here. I think I might just want to do that. Thank you, Sword of Ruin. Alright, biggest threat is gone. What could be still scary is Raging Bolt. And Crunch can still get defense drops, I guess, which would be annoying. But I very much appreciate the grassy terrain. You could go to Rilla here to try to fake me out for a turn. I don't really mind protecting, even though I have my Trick Room up. Yeah, it's Rilla, so I will protect and get some healing here. No reason to just run face first into the fake out. Alright. Oh, just getting a free swap into... Do you have Raging Bolt? No, it's Urshifu. Okay. With another turn of Trick Room, I can get another Shelter up and then eat this close combat. Or if you don't know that I'm Shell Armor and go for Surging Strikes, that'd be nice. Last turn of Trick Room is a little sad, but here's a Shelter. Would you swap in Chen Pao here? Ooh, just protecting. You turn out to Chen Pao for sure. Yeah. Sword of Ruin, Surging Strikes for close combat incoming. I hope it's Surging Strikes. I can eat a million Surging Strikes. Alright, can Goodra do it? I think at +4... I mean, the one iffy thing is they can go through Protect. think I just body press here while Sword of Ruin's on the field. A spinner to get rid of your own grass is smart. Doesn't do much damage though. And then Surging Strikes or Close Combat? Close Combat, alright. Big chunk, but you're now at -1 defense. I have Sword of Ruin and a +4 defense. Get out of here, Shifu. Woo! Alright. Alright, we're cooking. We're cooking. I get the free Protect here. Leftovers plus grassy terrain. And I have to go for it, because there's no reason for you to not fake out. And I'm putting up on enough offense that timer isn't really a consideration. Let's go. Let's go, Goodra. That's the power of Goodra. Yep, fake out, because why not? Crunch. Okay, Crunch, Ice Spinner, Sucker Punch. You have U-Turn, most likely Wood Hammer and Grassy Glide. That is not a threat to me whatsoever. So I'm just going to attack the Chen-Pao. Like, sure, the Chen-Pao could protect here, but I'm not too worried. Getting rid of the grass is smart. I get a little less healing that way. You also do a little less with Wood Hammer, which does nothing anyway. I'll go for a Protect here, if just to get 1 tick of Leftovers back. If Chen-Pao also goes for a Protect, that'd be cool. I don't know if they would. But I should Protect for the Leftovers. Yep, battle's canceled. Let's go. Goodra, come back. Love it. GG. Alright, so I had a communication error that counted as a win, and now I'm rematching Evan. Great. I don't want to fight Evan. Volcarona. Scary. Sure. Heat Wave plus Fairy Tera Blast is interesting. Keeping it down as much as possible would be nice. I could even do like Grim Moltres. I could do Moltres Incin even with Grim Sinistra. Could that work? I think it's worth a shot. So if we're gonna see Rilla Volk, Water Pond, Flutter like last time, I think that could work. I'm gonna have to be careful about where I use Tera. This is just a rough matchup. Like, one of the best ways to beat this team is just boost your stats to crazy and then blow it away. And Evan's got that down, basically. He's got a setup team. He's got a lot of support for Amon that loves to boost, boost, boost. Alright, well, we can at least see what we got here. I like that. I would like to Nasty Plot so I can get ahead of your boosts. And I would like to, if I'm allowed to, Parting Shot the Volcarona. It's gonna be a Tera right off the bat. That's crazy. Probably just a defensive Tera. You intend to boost. You don't want to take too much from Fiery Wrath or Air Slash. Pretty reasonable. We're gonna Quiver Dance up. I'm gonna Nasty Plot up. Now I'm going to Tera Poison, and I'm going to Nasty Plot again, and actually get my Parting Shot this time, thanks. I expect probably a U-turn from Rilla. If the Volcarona just attacks, I can heal off some damage with Sinistra. If not, I can just go into Grimm. Start pressuring with more special attack drops. No, it's a protect. And a U-turn. Okay. You don't even know what my Incin was trying to do. Water Pond? Yeah, Water Pond. Okay. I like this extra nasty plot. Greed never hurt nobody. I'm gonna go ahead and air slash the Ogre Pond outright and bring in Grimm. Yeah, the Volcarona's at +1 right now. A little scary that I couldn't ever get a drop on it, but just follow me is interesting. And Heat Wave with a dodge from Grimm. I love that. Crit on Moltres, I hate. You might as well have a burn too while you're at it. Why not? Ogre Pond's out of the picture. That's fantastic. Now Moltres would be healing if it wasn't for this pesky burn. But I'm not in range. Exactly. Probably Rillaboom, fake out Grimmsnarl, go for a Heat Wave. Would be pretty reasonable. Would also be pretty reasonable to fake out Moltres maybe, or go for another Quiver Dance even. Air slash Volcarona and Parting Shot into it. Fake out's just into Grimm. Okay. You're not going to KO my Moltres here. Not without another crit. You Tera Blast Grimm. That could get a knockout. Sure. But I didn't fall for the Protect Moltres here. Volcarona go. That crit for crit. That's what you get. Even rhymes. Crit for crit. That's what you get. Alright. That should be game. I guess it depends on what their last was. I'm happy to bring in Sinistra here, just get the healing right away. Hello, Fluttermane. Booster speed is fine, don't really care. Scariest thing you could do is Shadow Ball my Moltres, I guess. So why don't I just Fiery Wrath, Rage Powder? Yeah, there's Shadow Ball. That might have been into Sinistra anyway, but... Wood Hammer. That will make me stronger. That did a lot of damage. Have a Fiery Wrath. Am I at +6 yet? Woo! Bye, Flutter. Rilla lives, though. Impressive. Yeah, I imagine the Shadow Ball was probably in a Moltres. That was a lot of damage from Wood Hammer. Graz is gone now. I did get to +6. Lovely. Fiery Wrath, and Matcha Gotcha, I guess. Alright. Evan and I both got a win. Sure, I crit his Volcarona, but I was at +5 already. It would have done a lot. Jake. Hi, Jake. Ooh. Incin, Water Pond, and Roaring Moon. Goodra's fantastic into those. Amoonguss, Raging Bolt. Goodra's not very good into those. Fluttermane. Goodra's good into that. Incineroar is mandatory here. Mandatory in most games. Because of the Goggles taunt. Milo, don't love it. Grim, love it. I would like to get screens up. But I think it's Goodra, Incin, Grim, Sinistra. Pretty standard set. I want to have Incin on the field ASAP. I guess I could lead Grim and just protect, bring in Incin if Amoonguss becomes a problem. I guess that's doable, but I'm worried about like a fake out lead, fake out, take out the Grim before I can get screens up. So I think I want to put Grim later. I also think Grim will be important into Raging Bolt. Super effective moves, putting up light screen, fast parting shots, cool trainer card. You know. Amoonguss and Fluttermane. Okay. I can live with this. We're gonna Heavy Slam Fluttermane, fake out Amoonguss. If this is Tera Ghost Amoonguss, I'm gonna scream. Okay, it's not. Fairy Flutter, probably Specs. It's gonna do a huge chunk of damage here. But if I get to trade for Fluttermane, I think I'll be happy. Gleam is the better of the two options in my opinion. Yeah, that doesn't do amazing damage. Heavy Slam should knock out. Perfect. I guess I fear now, what, Water Pond coming in, deleting Incin. Covert Cloak Amoonguss! I knew there'd be something. I should have just taunted. I just knew there would be something. Hello, Ogerpon. I knew it. I just knew it. Fortunately, you can't do much, so I got some time to wake up. I'll just bring in Sinistra. Unless you are a Swords Dance Ogerpon. Maybe Sludge Bomb from Amoonguss could start getting annoying into Sinistra. Amoonguss swap. Alright, get some better positioning. Amoonguss wasn't it. Roaring Moon. That could threaten Sinistra pretty hard. You could call me just going right back into Incin, which I probably will just do anyway. Sinistra takes some damage. Oh, it's a crit. Okay. Roaring Moon, Water Pond, Amoonguss. Goodra could 100% win this game. No question about it. I just gotta get that to happen. I think it's Incin. I'm a little worried that Incin doesn't have enough health left, because it's still my best answer into Amoonguss. So maybe I should have brought in Grim here. I just think the Intimidate fake out is so valuable. Knock off my leftovers. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Ivy Cudgel calling the Incin switch in. That's annoying, but not the end of the world. Can I shelter up? Not yet. I'm gonna bring in Grim. This should pressure the Roaring Moon, which is nice. I'm gonna shelter. I'll just go for the Spirit Break. Pressuring Roaring Moon out here would be cool, because then Sinistcha can come in a little more safely. It's gonna be hard to break Amoonguss. Alright, just Acro Grim, probably also a Cudgel into Grim. You're both intimidated, so that doesn't do a whole lot. Goodra gets a full 3-turn sleep from the Covert Cloak Amoonguss that I could have just taunted. Moon's gone. There we go. That's nice. Hello, Amoonguss. Goodra set to wake up this turn. I should shelter. I'll just also Parting Shot the Ogerpon. In case there's a Spore coming at Grim. There might be an Ivy Cudgel coming at Grim. Plus just cycling Sinistcha in, I can just Life Dew forever. In fact, my win con might be Burn the Amoonguss with Machigacha. That's interesting. Because I fully expect this to be Goodra wakes up and Goodra goes to sleep. Oh, I can't burn Amoonguss because it has Covert Cloak. Ooh. And good night. But you can't do any damage with Amoonguss, so I'll just keep trying to wake up. And I'll try to beat down this Ogerpon. Battle's canceled. Let's go. You're sick of it? Fair enough. Good game. Love your trainer card. John Luke! John Luke! It's John Luke! Let's go! Okay, Golden Go is not nice. It's gonna have to be a Moltres game. 2 special attackers and an Urshifu. Maybe a Durshifu? Moltres screens are fine. If it's Water Shifu, Sinistcha can handle it, so. Who is Moltres weak to? Moltres is weak to Thunderclap. Sinistcha and Grim will have to handle that. I don't think I really want to use Goodra here, so it's Incin, Grim, Sinistcha. Maybe Milotic? Nah, not Milotic. Incin with Flare Blitz is cool. Probably going Incin, Grim, Sinistcha. Yeah. It's definitely an interesting team there with Tornadus. Just, it could be Tailwind, Specs, Make It Rain, obviously. It could be some sort of weather for Ogerpon, Urshifu, or Raging Bolt. You've got Fake Out from Incin and Follow Me from Ogerpon, so maybe it's a Nasty Plot Golden Go? That could make some sense. And then the Tailwind's just there for fun. Or maybe it's somewhat offensive. Great trainer card, by the way. It could be like Nasty Plot, a Metal Coat. Ogerpon, Raging Bolt. You know? Don't love it, don't hate it. Incin doesn't love everything about this. I think a Nasty Plot for sure. It's gotta be Fake Out Raging Bolt. I don't want to take an Ivy Cudgel for free, but I think that's what's gonna have to happen here. Cudgel the Incin. As long as you don't crit me, we're good. Okay, we're good. I can give up Incin if I wanted to. I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to just Fiery Wrath. And go to Grim. Should I Tera Poison here? I'm not sure. I kind of want to save my Dark typing for... Yeah, it is Urshifu. Okay. I wanted to save my Dark typing so that Wicked Blow doesn't become a problem. There's Fiery Wrath for you. Not that much damage. Thunderbolt into the Grim. Love it. Love to see that. Let's Tera Poison. I can see it being a close combat. Air Slash the bear. Threaten Spirit Break. On either. Tera Poison, Air Slash the bear. I'm gonna go Reflect. I think Reflect is the one that's more likely to save Grim, and then Grim can do the other one. If I set up Light Screen and then like get close combated on Grim and lose Grim like that, then I don't get the other one. Thunderclap. Unless you call the Tera and Wicked Blow, I'm not too worried. Just close combat. Lovely. Oh, we don't even get our Berserk! Have an Air Slash, that should be gone. Thank you. Get the Thunderclap going before Light Screen is interesting to consider. Golden Go! Fiery Wrath. Parting Shot. I believe is the play. Unless you're like Tera Dark Raging Bolt to block this, that'd be funny if it was. Golden Go is probably going to defensively Tera here. Fairy. Ah, that's annoying, but manageable. Here, have a Parting Shot. I kind of wish I put Light Screen up instead. Well, it's not Steel Tera Make It Rain. It wasn't Thunderclap. Going for a nasty plot. Okay, that is the correct play. Thunderbolt into Sinistra, no big deal. I'm going to Air Slash Cinnamon Jack. And try to set Trick Room, right? Yeah. If I can make everything go before Cinnamon Jack, that would be fantastic. Make It Rain. Gets the double knockout? Oh! Oh! Lovely! That's a GG. That did a little more than I expected. Is that Metal Coat? There's no win con here. We're gonna see... Okay, it's Water Pond in the back. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. I can fake out Raging Bolt and put up Light Screen for now. Cinnamon Jack's definitely going to protect, and I don't want to let Water Pond come in for free. So that's what I need to do there. And so now, Flare Blitz needs to one-shot this Golden Go. It is basically the only win condition I have. Make It Rain's gonna rip through Grim. I hope the Flare Blitz does enough to take out my Incineroar. That's what I hope. That Make It Rain did so much damage! Yeah, this Thunderbolt probably does enough anyway. Yeah. Light Screen -1, who cares? It's Raging Bolt. Good game. Golden Go is a hard one to crack, especially with Fairy Tera. Well played. Okay, we're fighting Jake again. Covert Cloak Amoonguss. Goodra was fantastic. I just need to not get put to sleep, which is what Incineroar is for. I never revealed Taunt in the first game, so that should still be fine. I know it's Sinistra. And then finally, Amoonguss, Fluttermane, Roaring Moon, Water Pond is what they had. Grim is alright. Moltres is alright. So is Milotic. Thing I don't love about Milotic is Water Pond being immune. I guess if I save Tera for Milotic, Tera Grass is pretty nice. But Grimmsnarl gives me a lot more into Raging Bolt, which is scary. Milotic, I guess, is a little better into Amoonguss. But hopefully this time I'm not going to struggle with Amoonguss. Ah yes, the Sleeping Chenpao. Wonderful trainer card. Incineroar Raging Bolt. Well, this is different. Whose Incineroar is faster? Mine is. I'm happy to trade Fake Outs, and I want to like get Grim in here so we can start threatening Raging Bolt with something. Start getting special defense up, because sheltering here I don't think gives me much value. Goodra is going to be amazing once Bolt goes down. So bring in Grim. And just fake out Raging Bolt. Since we have the faster Incin, it should be pretty safe. They can't fake out our Incin before we fake out theirs unless it was a speed tie, and they win the speed tie. Fake out, just don't try to taunt Goodra, I guess. Okay, they try to fake out Incin. It didn't really matter who that went into. So now I want to Spirit Break the Raging Bolt. Probably Parting Shot as well. I could just put Light Screen, but no, Spirit Break is the way. Spirit Break, Parting Shot. Light Screen might be okay too. Maybe, I'll put that up eventually. Tera from Raging Bolt would make sense here. But I'm just trying to lower its special attack more than anything else. Electric. Electric is a little strong. But at the end of this turn, as long as everything goes well, it should be at -2. Oh, it has Electro Web. That's interesting. It'll do some good damage into Grim. Oh, not that bad. Okay, that's cool. Do I want to get right into Goodra? I think I do. Yeah, Goodra's fine here. Probably a Parting Shot from their Incin as well, so they can pivot, which is cool. My attack being down means Fluttermane could be more threatening now. Since Heavy Slam doesn't guarantee a KO if I'm at -1. Hello, Fluttermane. And have a Spirit Break, why don't you? Alright. Parting Shot out the Fluttermane. Go for Heavy Slam? Definitely going for Heavy Slam. And I want to get Grimm off the field if Fluttermane stays on the field. If Fluttermane swaps into Incin, whatever. Yeah, Parting Shot here. Just rip the Heavy Slam. Don't need any defense boosts right now. Swap to Incin. Good play. Good play. Ooh, and Raging Bolt swap. Into Ogerpon. Well, that's actually a good position for Goodra. Probably fake out Goodra. Could also be trying to beat up on Grimm here. Don't want to bring in Incin and risk a Cudgel. I would like to get Light Screen up, so I'm going to just try to get Light Screen up, and I'm going to try to Shelter as well. So you can't fake us both out. I'm going to be able to do something here. Yeah, just beating up on Grimm, it looks like. Okay, Grimm hangs on, though, which is beautiful. I probably just get up Light Screen and let Grimm go at this point. It's not going to do anything else. But Light Screen would help immensely. I think I'll go for another Shelter. Because I'm going to be using Body Press on the Raging Bolt. I wonder, is this just a Parting Shot from Incin? Or a knockoff, maybe? Parting Shot. Wonderful. So I didn't want to bring in Sinistra if Incin was on the field. But now maybe I want to bring in Incin. Get a Fake Out turn? Start body pressing everyone that isn't Fluttermane? Yeah, I think it's Incin. I want to body press the Water Pond really bad. It could so easily Spiky Shield here. And it's at -1. Okay. Goodra being at -3 attack is pretty funny. I'm gonna go Fake Out Ogerpon, Body Press Ogerpon. Fluttermane swap, beautiful. So at worst I wasted some attacks into a Spiky Shield maybe? No, I didn't. I took out Incineroar. Love that. Love that so much. And I don't really need my defense boost, so honestly I could swap Goodra out if I wanted to get my attack back. That's an interesting idea. Yeah, this turn I could swap Goodra for Sinistra. Parting Shot out the Raging Bolt. Or the Fluttermane. Probably the Raging Bolt. Maybe the Fluttermane. Okay, it's just Ogerpon back in. In that case, Let's bring in Sinistra. Body press Raging Bolt, if I can. No one's really threatened by Ogerpon between Sinistra and Goodra. Guess Fluttermane could swap in here, but it would have happened before Incin swap. Spiky Shield is fine by me. Draco Meteor is definitely gonna hurt. Never mind. Goodra Beast. By Bolt. Oh, Bolt is not gone. Which actually is fine. I'm gonna go ahead and set Trick Room now. And Body Press Ogerpon. Battle is canceled because of how little damage that did. Understandable. Thank you for playing, Jake. JL again! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, JL in first place. Ooh, it looks like by a lot too, based on that score. How to beat that Tera Fairy Nasty Plot Golden Go. That is the worst possible combination. Whew. Goodra can't touch a Golden Go. I mean, if I force it to Fairy Tera, then I could Heavy Slam it, which is something? I think it is Moltres Incin. No, it's definitely Grimm. I want Grimm. Moltres, Grimm, Incin, Sinistra. Milotic is somewhat interesting with Haze. It's pretty bad into most of that stuff. The main threat is Golden Go. How do I beat Golden Go specifically? Milotic is not bad. But getting up Light Screen will help a lot. Still a great trainer card. Golden Go right out the gate. Understandable. Let's go ahead and Spirit Break. Golden Go, Golden Go, Golden Go. Spirit Break first and then Light Screen, that's something. I'm gonna swap in Incin. Tera Poison Nasty Plot, that's what I'm gonna do. Since I'm pressuring with Fiery Wrath, I expect Golden Go to Tera. Then I can fake it out, maybe? We got a Tera. It's gotta be it. Got my fake out on the field. That's a start. I guess it should have been Parting Shot the Raging Bolt, maybe? Instead of the hard swap? That might have been better. Straight for a Nasty Plot. Nice and greedy. Can't really blame him. Doing the same thing. And the Thunderbolt. Alright. Let's fake out the Raging Bolt. I expect Golden Go Protect here. Very little reason not to. Fake out the Raging Bolt, Fiery Wrath. You want to call this and just win the game with a Make It Rain, be my guest. That'd be hilarious. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I have nothing for this golden go. Oh boy. Let's go into Sinistra, that'll heal up Incin a bit. I'll Flare Blitz Golden Go and set up Trick Room if I'm able to. Oh no. Oh, brutal. This team definitely has some terrible matchups, and that guy right there is one of them. Flare Blitz might not even get off if you just Draco. Is that enough for Incin? Probably just gonna be a Thunderbolt though, playing it safe. Does nothing. Oh boy. Good game. I'll let him take this one. Does Incineroar live? Nope. Goodbye. Alright, I think I'm done with this tournament. I think John Luke kicked my butt pretty thoroughly here. Oh, that was fun though. Cool team. GG. Alright, we're back. Thank you for watching. John Luke also streamed this, so I'm going to make sure to leave a link to his channel so you can watch his run. But I had a blast. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, yada yada yada. Anyways, I'm Jordy, and alright, peace.